I don't take it, John.
Jay, can sit down. 20 seconds. 15. Don't open yours, right?
Oh, I got it.
All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Mike,
A new law may end medical bill surprises, an unwanted surprise when you get hit with unexpected out-of-network charges. It's a reporter John Matarese explains so you don't waste your money.
Key sound.
Finally, some good news about surprise medical
Yeah, you're
bills.
gonna have to do that.
With unexpected
Yeah,
charges.
you have some time.
And
Okay,
thousands of dollars when you
Yeah,
visit a
put you on
hospital.
hold for a second, okay?
20 members of Congress have just introduced something called the Ending Surprise Billing Act to stop
Hey, Brian?
unexpected
Brian?
out-of-network
I just
charges.
do a wave check
Now,
on,
for
Katie,
employees
okay?
in an emergency room or doctor's
3,
office who is in
2,
network,
1,
only to be slammed
go.
with a big
Kelly is in mute.
out-of-network bill.
And I
for
got
anesthesia
about 30 seconds left in
specialists
this
for
package.
tests
All right,
that they
Kelly, your mic is
weren't
in mute.
expecting.
Kelly, your mic is in mute.
Under the proposed bill,
Mike,
there have
just
to
put
be
his mic
24
on
hours
hold.
notice
Brian,
that
until
you
I
were
get
treated
through,
by an out-of-network
Con here, okay?
specialist. Hospitals would then be required to give an estimate of those charges.
Okay.
Then they would
Mic
be
check,
required
okay?
to get your
No.
written consent
Mic check,
to
Katie.
proceed.
Mic check,
15
Brian.
seconds.
If they fail to give
We'll
you
have
that,
time for
South
everybody.
Florida hospitals will only
Right.
be able to bill you
Opening
for
a sound
administrative
service.
charges
Another
that are
vote
usually
side.
hundreds
Okay,
of dollars
Katie?
less. Consumer groups are applauding the plan, but until it passes, my advice,
Go.
question everything when you
Thank
go
you,
to the
Lynn.
hospital for procedures. You
Okay,
don't waste your money.
hey,
I'm
hold
John
on. All right, you're
Matarese,
good.
ETV News Channel
I'm gonna
5.
put you on hold. Okay, get ready. Here we go.
C sound go.
Go there?
Mike,
Okay, stand by, Con.
They came for what was called a rally
Okay,
for
hold on.
answers in the death of Corey Jones, held outside the Palm Beach Gardens
Stand
Police
by.
Department. It was just about a mile from where Jones was shot to death by a
sound.
plainclothes Palm Beach Gardens
For the
police
bosses, live
officer.
shot, Tom.
Now the Jones family is
No,
speaking
split.
out
It's a
for the
split.
first
Stand by.
time.
C
We
sound.
don't see color.
We're going through all this time.
We never was raised to see color. So
Come to.
black lives, no disrespect about Black Lives Matter. It's all lives matter.
That's it, Mike, you there.
Spotlight on the area.
Here
New
we go.
details
Here
are
we go.
coming out
Stand
about
by.
the shooting as family members spoke publicly today for the first time.
We have team coverage,
You're
beginning
up.
with
Stand
News
by.
Channel 5's Brian.
Go.
Brian?
Brian's up full.
Okay.
The Jones family really dealing with a lot right now, getting details about the death of Corey Jones this morning. Very, very hard for them to listen to, but details that they wanted to know. Yet they say there are still many questions that remain unanswered, and they say rallies like the one today are really helping them cope with all of this.
Beat sound.
Moments after getting some of their questions answered by State Attorney Dave Ehrenberg, Corey Jones' father said the big pieces of what happened are still missing.
I need some answers. I need to know.
At 105. At 101. I'll give him 101.
Why?
Give him a second.
Why is my son gone today? Why?
On the steps of the Palm
Okay,
Beach
so,
County Courthouse,
this
Corey's
tag
dad,
is
sister,
12.
and brother talking
This
publicly for the first
He says
time.
it's 105.
They believe Corey died not knowing that Officer Nolan Raha was
Mostly,
even a police officer.
All lives matter. This is not a black thing. My brother didn't see color. I didn't see color. As you can see, my wife. Where's my wife?
Where's my wife?
My wife is white. We don't see color. We never was raised to see color.
Corey's dad says he taught his sons to love everyone and to especially respect
About 10
authority.
seconds.
He know that
Stand by.
he would not ever pull a gun on a police.
Q live.
Never.
Q live. Live's up.
So right now, family members of Corey Jones remain in the family church behind me, where they have been for the past several days supporting each other. They are also planning another event right now. We're told there will be a big benefit concert here on
Okay,
Sunday.
stand by, Brian.
Live in Boynton Beach, Brian Ent to WPTV News Channel 5.
Here is what we learned today from the family and their attorney, Benjamin Crump. Palm Beach Gardens police officer Raja fired 6 shots. Corey Jones was hit by 3 of them. Corey was found 80 to 100 feet from his car. His family claims they were told by the state attorney's office that Officer Raja had no lights or sirens and did not show his badge. As you may recall, Jones was waiting for a tow truck stranded at I-95 and PGA Boulevard around 3 a.m. Sunday morning. Palm Beach Gardens police say Officer Raja went to check out what he thought was an abandoned vehicle and was in plain clothes and an unmarked vehicle. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office is investigating. There are calls for the Florida Department of Law Enforcement to conduct its own investigation.
This rally held for Corey Jones, attracting hundreds of people, including those still seeking justice for their own family members who were also shot by local law enforcement. News Channel 5's Katie LeGrone joins us with that part of our story. Katie.
Michael, it's a club nobody wants to be a part of, but this morning we spotted family members from other area high-profile shootings at the rally lending support. Among them, the family of Seth Adams. Adams was 24 years old when he was shot and killed on his own property by a Palm Beach County Sheriff's Sergeant 3 years ago. That sergeant was also conducting surveillance in an unmarked car when he and Adams came in contact with each other. Today, Adams' brother told us why he decided to attend.
Peace out.
I'm here because we need accountability and transparency from public officials.
Aldo Alvarez's family also attended today's rally. Alvarez, who was mentally challenged, was shot and injured by an off-duty Palm Beach County deputy after the deputy claimed Alvarez attacked him. Now, both shootings were ruled justified by both the Sheriff's Office and the State Attorney's Office. Both the Adams and Alvarez families have ongoing civil cases against the Sheriff's Office. Katie LeGrone, WPTV, News Channel 5.
WPTV is committed to bringing you the latest on this investigation, both on air and online. We've compiled all of our reports from this week at WPTV.com. You'll find a link on our homepage. We'll also bring you any new developments on our mobile app. Arrest today in the case of a youngster left on a Palm Beach County school bus.
The school superintendent saying it's a serious case involving serious charges, felonies in fact. News Channel 5's Katie Johnson joins us from school district offices with the latest. Katie.
Well, according to the police report, the bus driver and aide admitted to authorities they never checked their bus last week after dropping students off at J.C. Mitchell Elementary School. It was during that trip last Monday they allegedly left a 7-year-old boy who was on the autism spectrum on that bus for nearly 5.5 hours. Take a look at your screen. This is a picture of Carmen, the aide who was on that bus. She's been with the district for 9 years and booked into the Palm Beach County Jail today. Also on board, the driver, Claudette Sylvain. She's only been with the district since August and was fired immediately. She's expected to turn herself in tonight. The two admitting to police that they were aware the child left behind had a disability and was not capable of signaling for help. The superintendent saying today it's tough to see his employees get arrested, but they need to be held accountable.
Peace out.
How long's this fight? How long's
the fight? I don't know.
How long's this fight?
To look at whether or not negligence was.
I have no idea.
18.
Okay, so
14. Stand by. Go.
There you go.
Has made that determination.
That's it, my cue 5.
You guys need to go on stage together.
It's
the funniest shit.
The driver expected to turn herself in tonight.
We don't know what the hell they're doing.
Suburban West Palm Beach, Katie Johnson, WPTV, News Channel 5.
A brush fire now contained, but not after fourth rolling scare. The families have been in.
Like even before you got in here.
Yeah, we'll do it again tomorrow.
2681 block of F
Weather is
Road.
next.
Firefighters still there and still monitoring.
All did one of these.
Okay,
Roll it sound.
Storm Team 5 with South Florida's most accurate weather forecast.
And the wind's still howling today, 15 to 20 miles an hour, coming in off the beaches and headed towards the lake. And
we have a couple more blocks for you guys, okay?
The wind's come down a little bit
You're gonna be
tonight.
in
We
G4,
still have
right?
showers though on the radar this evening.
Okay,
and the showers are quick movers, so they're filling just enough to get the ground wet. A lot of the rain is moving sideways because the winds are so strong. So take care out there, especially driving down 95 and the turnpike, some of those overpasses. Current temperatures are pretty much a mix of the 70s and low 80s. We fall into the 70s everywhere for our overnight lows. Here's the hour-by-hour forecast. Again, quick showers right through 10, 11 o'clock, in fact, right through the overnight, through the sunrise, and dropping down into the mid-70s. There are some changes on the way for the weekend. We're going to talk about those coming up.
A new study is challenging the common view that toxic water conditions on the Treasure Coast 2 years ago came from discharges from Lake Okeechobee and fertilizer running off from farms. A study by Florida Atlantic University's Harbor Branch Oceanographic Institute reportedly says the St. Lucie River pollution comes mainly from sewage from septic tanks. Our news partners at TC Palm are also reporting take almost 2,000 homes off septic tanks would cost Martin County about $30 million.
Another protest is planned. This time it's animal rights groups. What they're hoping to stop coming up next.
We'll see.
Plus, is fantasy football a game of chance or skill? The answer could determine whether you'll be able to bet on it in Florida.
And you can watch News Channel 5 anytime on your cell phone, laptop, or mobile device. We're streaming our newscasts on WPTV.com and the WPTV app.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, nice job out there. Thank you. I got some changes. Nice job out there. Thank you. I have some changes. Let me take care of this. Okay, we're going to add breaking news. The West Palm Beach party on the tracks. I just brought it out. Kelly will read it in white. She'll also read Bear Hunt. Then we'll follow a scripted. Only Michael will read fantasy sports and the PBSO. Got it? Okay, we're going to start with breaking news and body on the tracks.
So that means
will
page
read
44
that,
is now on 1.
and then Kelly will read the Bear Hunt. Then we'll go as scripted with fantasy sports. Michael
doesn't
will read
look
that,
like it.
and then we'll read the PBSO award. Okay.
It looks like it's the breaking news open right out to the video.
I can't keep up here. Where the hell am I? Okay. Do we? Hey, content coordinators, we gonna be all right on the jellyfish stings video? Yeah.
I'm going to play the breaking news
Okay, you
open
just
out of
take a
Thunder
VO
4.
out of the package and put it for a key, okay?
I'm going to play breaking news open out of Thunder 4.
Okay.
Where's the plane out of, Paul?
Thanks, bye. Where the hell are we and what are we doing?
That's a good question. Minute 15 left. Yes, then Michael is reading 44 and 45.
There you go, Paul.
No, I'm playing it out of Thunder. Take that out, please. But thank you anyway.
Jellyfish, 1 or 2 words.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll move on to. Where are we? 45 seconds.
I will animate.
All right.
Faith-based system.
Thank you.
Please, yeah, why don't you come in here?
Hey, Pedro would do it.
30 seconds.
There it is. There you go. I'm
You know, I don't have to take this. I can go home and get treated this badly.
But it's not as
20
much fun.
seconds.
By whom?
Not as much fun as for you.
By whom, though, Paul?
15 seconds.
That was you yourself, and Paul.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what is first?
Oh, no, it's a regular.
4, 3, 2,
4.
1. Thunder for sound and Mike.
Breaking news, a deadly case of distraction. Police say a man on his cell phone was crossing the railroad tracks near Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard in West Palm Beach when he was hit by a train. Witnesses tell police the man walked right under the crossing arm as it was down. The medical examiner is on the scene right now. Police say once they notify this person's family, they will be releasing his name. Protesters are expected to hold a rally tomorrow against Florida's first bear hunt in more than 2 decades. Starting Friday, the state's allowing people with permits
to be
to hunt black bears in certain areas. The protesters plan to be outside the Fish and Wildlife Commission headquarters in Palm Beach Gardens, trying to stop the hunt from happening. The state says the hunt is needed to slow the growing black bear population that's been getting too close to humans.
Peace out.
We've had more attacks recently than we had in several years. And that's become a dangerous situation because it's one incident after another after another.
Thank you.
The bear hunt is scheduled to continue into next week. The state's hoping to lower the bear population by more than 300 black bears.
Spending money on those daily fantasy sport games could soon be out of bounds in our state. State Senate President Andy Gardner exploring what Florida can do about the online industry. Federal investigators recently announced they're probing several organizations for online gambling. Supporters argue fantasy sports are not gambling because they say it involves games of skill, not chance. The debate grows. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office has earned a high honor. This is video from the ceremony where the Commission for Florida Law Enforcement gave the office the Excelsior Award. It's the Commission's highest achievement, and it is given when a law enforcement or corrections agency receives the highest accreditation recommendation 5 times, as you see Sheriff Rick Bradshaw there today, 5 times in a row.
Warning flags are on the beaches, but this has nothing to do with rip currents. We'll tell you why some swimmers are worried.
Plus, why are volunteers in one city being told thanks, but no thanks?
And Q-Speed.
Rain working across South Florida and looking on our doorstep even more. Set to move in overnight. Will rain be an issue as we get into the weekend? Your forecast coming up.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Okay, nice job. Okay, we're gonna add a story here. I just printed it out. It's political sign limit.
Mohammed sign?
Yeah, we're gonna, Michael will read it, read the block, okay?
Okay, so I need Michael on 3 at the top.
225.
Add a story. I just printed it out from Michael.
What's that?
It's political sign limit. We're
Gabrielle.
gonna start the block with that, okay?
And she's on remote
Okay.
2.
And you.
That's fine. Keep me
Okay.
advised. You got weather
Okay,
beforehand.
Gabrielle, can you hear me? Gabrielle, can you hear me? Gabrielle, can you hear me?
What time do we hit?
Gabrielle, can
I
you
can
hear me?
hear you.
Okay,
I can hear you.
okay. You were gonna
Can
come
you
up
hear
in
me?
this block, yes.
Can you see me?
Jeez. What time does it hit? Is there a problem? Yeah.
It's in this segment. It's, let me see.
Ideally about 17.
About 5 minutes.
What the hell is that about? We are gonna find out what time my live shot hits? Jeez.
They want to fix something, Tom.
There's no fixing.
There's always fixing, Tom.
There's no
They went to the Tom K School of...
Okay, all righty. So this is good.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right, so out of the break, open an 8, Michael on 3 tight.
Okay, where are we?
This is the added story.
What time are we coming back here?
We're coming back at 14:03.
14:03. I'm gonna be thinking. Steve, we're gonna have maybe a little bit of extra time for weather, okay? Actually, it'll be coming out of jellyfish stings.
1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute. 13:04. 14:04.
She is.
14:03.
Just came in here and started setting it up.
45 seconds. Gabrielle is doing the jellyfish story. She is live.
Yeah. You kidding me?
She's on remote 2.
Okay, so everything stays in. Renting or owning, adding and dropping.
30 seconds.
I can't. 30 calls today. Whatever. We come back.
All right, open an 8, Michael on 3 tight.
Jeez, where are?
Yes, hear you now?
What are we doing?
What?
All right, 15
When
seconds.
did you get here?
I've been here.
Really? I thought Max was there.
Who?
What's his name?
All right,
Who's the other,
8.
who's the other guy?
Anthony Wolf?
Anthony,
6,
okay, very
5
good.
seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roulette.
Some
Here I
changes
go.
might be coming from politically passionate property owners on the island of Palm Beach when the 2016 election season
Yes.
rolls
Yep.
around.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
far away now. They may have to limit the political signs they are posting.
Yeah,
According to
it
the
is.
Palm Beach Daily News, a new regulation being considered would mean you could only have a total of 2 signs on your lawn. The zoning board has already voted in favor of the plan. Now, currently, the law limits the display of the signs to 1 sign per candidate and cause.
If you're thinking about doing some home improvements, you may know that some of the big name companies, such as Home Depot and Lowe's, have contractors that you can hire to do that work. Well, now a partner of Florida Power and Light is getting into the home improvement field. Consumer watchdog Jen Strathman shows you how to make sure you protect your money no matter who you hire.
See sounds away.
Need to brighten a room or cool one off, or simply have an electrical issue you need an expert to solve? There's a new way to get help, and it's coming from an affiliate of Florida Power and Light. FPL Energy Services is getting into the contracting business, sending electricians to your home, just like an independent company. Big box stores offer similar programs. Home Depot and Lowe's are known for all the tools they sell for home improvement projects. But if you don't want to do the project yourself, you can hire one of their contractors to remodel your bathroom or install a new heating and cooling unit. The difference is, big box stores use subcontractors to do the work. FPL Energy Services says their electrician
You set that up
is
while
an
we change
employee,
background
but the
if you
two
want.
programs are similar in that the name you know
Or,
and trust will
what's that?
handle
The
any
prompter's out?
customer disputes
Oh,
if
crap.
something goes wrong.
Prompter's gone south. I need a prompt. I need an engineer control room, please.
The license of the actual
Tell Michael
individual
that the prompter's gone south. He needs
Say
to
typical.
read the script.
Department of Business and Professional Regulations
20
website.
seconds.
First, type in the name of the company. Then you want to look at the
We got it
complaint
back.
history.
Okay.
This will give you
Got
a
it
good
back.
snapshot of any issues that may have happened in the past, so you really know.
10 seconds.
Your home.
This is
I
all-
consider watchdog Jen Strachman fighting for you.
My kid.
Boynton Beach is saying thanks, but no thanks to a group of volunteers who want to clean the old Boynton Beach High School near City Hall. Those volunteers wanted to clean the building of mice, asbestos, and rotting wood, and they thought they could move along the renovation of the old building, but city officials say conditions inside are just too hazardous to allow the volunteers inside. City commissioners are waiting for a report from an architect on the cleanup and renovation plan. When it comes to the question of whether it's better to rent or buy, right now, a new study in South Florida says it is better to buy if you're able to do so. But the study by Realty Track also found the advantages of buying starting to shrink. It says the increasing demand for homes causing prices to spike, especially for those in the middle class.
Cooler weather's on the way, and so are jellyfish. And if you think you're seeing more jellyfish in the water, experts who track them say that's because they're closer to shore. News Channel 5's Gabrielle Saran joins us now live with the reasons why. Gabrielle?
Gabrielle's out.
Kelly, these windy conditions are part of the reason we're seeing more jellyfish, and experts say their numbers are increasing. Now, they're not uncommon here on Delray Beach, but they're certainly a nuisance to swimmers.
See sound, it's away.
Local beachgoers, we gotta move, we gotta get out.
Are cautious.
You
It's just
have
one
to
super.
always like be
Yeah, it's
looking
just a
around like,
storyline.
oh, is there jellyfish here?
Staying
So,
mostly
tag it and
on
then
the
on the
sand.
weather.
It's rough, you know, when you come to the beach, trying to come to the beach, relax, enjoy yourself. You
You
know,
may not have a less
then you gotta worry about jellyfish.
Right now,
Except
jellyfish are
break.
hanging out on South Florida shores. There are a lot of them, and with them comes these caution flags.
Same thing as if you ate a peanut and you were allergic.
It's on camera,
It can cause short of breath, it can cause erratic heartbeat, paralysis.
They're called moon jellies.
You can see they have that four-leaf clover shape in the middle. That's the easiest way to identify them.
We're seeing
Okay.
more of them
Okay,
because of
thanks.
warmer waters, algae blooms from runoff, and the windy conditions.
As they're
I'm
going
gonna say about 20
north with the Gulf
seconds
Stream
left.
current, the waves are pushing them in, so they're going to congregate more on shore.
And touching them can be painful. A Palm Beach surfer sent these pictures of welts on his arms and stomach. Rashes can last up to 2 weeks.
Surfers, I feel his pain.
Bye,
I surf all the
5
time.
seconds. That's it, cue live.
That was a
Now, experts say if you're stung, remove any tentacles immediately. If you can't get to a
Open
drugstore,
next,
home
weather
remedies
next.
include dabbing the affected area with vinegar or mustard. Now, there have also been reports of large clusters of jellyfish in the lagoon between Harbor Branch Channel and the Fort Pierce Inlet. We're live in Delray Beach. Gabrielle Saran, WPTV, News Channel 5.
Now, Storm Team 5 with South Florida's most accurate weather forecast.
And this persistent east wind coming in off the ocean certainly doesn't help either, and it is going to stay that way. This weather pattern into Friday and Saturday, and actually east and northeast winds right through Sunday and probably Monday too. Dragging in some rain. We have rain on the Treasure Coast of Palm Beach County and more offshore. Areas right now with rain, well, down around Boynton Beach and Lake Worth and just off the coast. Heavier rain cells along Port St. Lucie and Fort Pierce and just off the coast. Temperatures have fallen into the mid-70s around those areas. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast. Again, rain icon in the forecast through 10 and 11 o'clock.
Guess what? We
tonight.
could do a
Into the
3-shot on the
70s
backside
everywhere
of weather.
mid-evening and
In fact,
overnight.
we'd really love
Partly
to
mostly
do that
cloudy at
because we are
times,
so
still
light on
breezy to
time.
windy, and mid-70s for overnight lows. And it does not change Friday and probably Saturday. Windy into the weekend with those quick rains coming in sideways at times and rough ocean conditions. Small craft advisory is in effect for the Treasure Coast and small craft caution for Palm Beach County. Tropical weather is nice. Nothing out there as far as any kind of active weather or anything expected to develop in the next 4 to 5 days. We usually look in this area here, Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean for development in late October and November. And there's hardly a cloud out there. There's a little system off the coast of Texas, but that is not expected to develop. Daytime highs, not a wide range, 84 to 86 through the weekend. In fact, the next 4 to 5 days looking good. Not bad at all. All right, Vipercast brings in the showers. There's 9 in the morning. Again, spotty showers, quick moving, mixed in with some clouds and some sunshine. Mixed bag of weather through Friday and Saturday. There is the noon hour on Saturday. A little drier air starts to make its way in mid-weekend, and that should bring us more sunshine and less clouds and showers for the second half of the weekend. Our wave heights, it's been choppy. At least it's coming down a little. 5 to 6 feet now. Floating tomorrow. Small craft advisory, Treasure Coast. Small craft caution, Palm Beach County. 4 to 6 Palm Beach County. 5 to 7 on the Treasure Coast, and a moderate chop for the inland waters. And beachgoers, there's more beach. Of course, head out to a guarded beach. And a lot of those beaches having a tough time with this persistent wind, and we may get into a more serious situation early next week with the full moon on the way too. 76 tonight, breezy, mild, overall a great evening. Just keep in mind.